All right, we should be live now. If you're watching this after the fact, you get to see the whole thing if you so desire. You don't have to be here present in the moment. Welcome, I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx. We're going to be playing some Crimson Desert. And why not? It's what everyone's playing, right? Got to jump on the bandwagon. Although I had an interest in playing this regardless of what anyone else said. Shared a lot of my own opinions of the game, good and bad. I did a 20-something minute video, I think, about it. So you can check that out if you're interested. I'm going to close out Discord while I play this because for some reason this thing really hammers my graphics card. Even sitting at the title screen, GPU alternates between 98% and 100% GPU, which causes stuff on my second monitor to stutter, which is very strange. You know, 216, 220 frames a second right here. I don't know why this title screen is so difficult to render that it requires 100% GPU power. That seems a bit excessive. Let's load it up. I'll go over this again later, but today's drink of choice is iced peppermint tea. Changing things up a bit. No more Zevia for the moment. I mean, I got plenty of it in there. I just can't drink Zevia all the time. The best part about tea is that I don't sweeten my tea, so you don't get that sort of like sweetness overload. Zevia has no sugar, but it has stevia, which is a natural sweetener. And over time, you just begin to feel like it's too much of a sweet flavor. If I got some other colors, I'd dye my armor, but I've only got shades of red, which makes sense. If you're going to give the player any particular color early on in a game called Crimson Desert, why not make it red, right? That makes sense. So, we just upgraded my bow, which I don't think I've found a bow that seems to be all that much better than the one I got at the beginning. So what I'm doing now is trying to get this stuff upgraded. Oh, is this a quest? Oh, no, I was just talking to him. Okay. So, further refinement of the Sidman bow requires 30 timber, 20 fine timber, 3 fangs, I have those, and 1 abyss artifact. Okay, we'll come back to do that later. The cool thing about this game is I found this weapon very early on in the game, which is, come on menu, which is the Sword of the Lord. I think it's a special weapon. I've never seen another copy of it. It had some special reinforcements on it. I've leveled it up quite a bit there. You can see the level of refinement. It can be refined 3 more times, but I need some more bloodstone as well as abyss artifacts. So yeah, we're gonna have to hold off on that for now. Let's see what this poster is all about. Ah, looking for a skilled woodcutter. That'd be me. I was cutting wood for the purposes of upgrading my bow. What I want to do now is go to the current main quest, but I wanted to do some stuff in the Pododin Forest. However, it doesn't show anything additional there. I went over there. I didn't see any quest givers and whatnot. So if I go to Hidden Fangs, it actually doesn't put a marker on my map, so it's like hard to tell where exactly it wants me to go. I don't recall exactly where all this stuff was happening. So Hidden Fangs. If I go to the map, there is no marker, so I have to remember where the battlefield is. The battlefield with the black bears. Could be down here. I just don't know, you know? No, that's the Spire of Insight, the Ruined Chapel. It was obviously somewhere on this map, but if I pull out all the way, that's a bounty down there. So what I need to find is, aha, there it is. All right, I wasn't looking up in this corner. Let's zoom in a bit so we can get our fast travel point. Jump on that. And what we need to do is find 5 of the Black Bear's special weapons that roam around the battlefield and destroy them with some whispering arrows. So we're going to have to go pick the arrows up. You shoot the arrow at whatever you want them to bombard with artillery. So I need to go to one of the camps to get some more of the arrows. So I don't know if it's going to indicate where the current camps are. Is that a camp right there? I think there's a camp right here. Yeah, the Northern Guard post right behind me. I should be able to get some whispering arrows from here somewhere. Who here is going to give me whispering arrows? Anybody? Oh, let's open up this chest, see what we can find. Lots of stuff in this game. However, there are lots of places in the game that it looks like you should be able to interact with stuff and you can't. And then lots of places where you can interact with stuff. So, you know, like, see those weapons in that barrel? Those don't count as weapons you can interact with. But other weapons sitting out in the open, you can pick up. So it's a little bit sporadic as to when something you see is something you can interact with.
Wait, take these supplies. Catch your breath. Your horse is good to go.
I like how it shows me on a horse even though I wasn't on a horse. And now suddenly I'm on a horse. And I'm moving forward. Did we get any of our whispering arrows? We need whispering arrows. Yes, our whistling arrows. Okay. Not a big fan of riding horses in games. I usually find the horse controls to be not so great. But to be honest, in this game, the controls for Cliff are not the best. Like, he has this extreme momentum where he'll keep moving for quite a while after you let off the analog stick. Like, watch this. You can see when I let off the analog stick. Now he stops. You see how long that takes? Let's do an estimated time. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1. Okay, takes him a little over 3 seconds to stop after I let up off the analog stick. That's 3 seconds of him continuing to move after I stop trying to move him. That's a long time. So it's just kind of one of those things. You gotta expect a little bit of jank with a game like this. You would hope to get the bare minimum amount. We're gonna free these prisoners. Sometimes when you free one, the prisoner next to him will just like get up. Other times they won't. So I don't know what the conditions are for that. This would be a lot easier if I were here during daytime too. It's hard to see stuff at night. This game really does do the night thing. It looks like Dragon's Dogma. They make it very dark. Alrighty. Took care of him. Sometimes you can loot the bodies, and sometimes you can't. I imagine it doesn't let you loot them if they don't have anything, which I think is awesome. Because don't give me a prompt to loot someone's body if they don't have anything. That's a waste of time. Somebody's shooting at me with a bow and arrow, but I'll worry about that later. Oh, I think he's over here. Oh, he's in that tower? Man, I hate those guys in the tower because it's really hard to get to them. I found the best strategy is to... Oh, yeah, see that we automatically freed him. I found the best strat... Oh, wait. Which arrows do we have equipped? I don't want to waste my whistling arrows. Okay, we have just regular arrows right now. So the strategy I found is to light your arrow on fire and then shoot it at the top and the thing will burn and kill him. This makes it look like you can break this thing, but I've never managed to get it to work. But it does look like you should be able to. Maybe if I put fire down at the bottom, that would be the strategy. Okay, so we're supposed to wander around looking for these weapons to target with the whistling arrows. Let's make sure we have those equipped. Yes. All right, when we find one of these weapons that roams around in this area, we then shoot it with a whistling arrow. So I'm assuming it's this red circle. We're supposed to get 5 of them, and I've seen none at the moment. But then again, it is nighttime. Should probably find a bed and rest until daytime so it's easier to see what's going on. This has semi free flow combat. You can kind of jump from one enemy to the next. Definitely not Souls-like. Definitely not straight hack and slash. Not like Stellar Blade. It's more similar to a game like Shadow of Mordor, the Lord of the Rings game. Oh, damn. I'm getting pelted with arrows. There are so many moves, I forget what they all are. As long as you're attacking an enemy and you've got some sort of maneuver going on them, you can't be hit. So if you're like in the middle of like doing something like that, a kill or death animation, you are immune to attacks. Bam! There we go. I'm gonna pick up some peas in the middle of this fight. Oh, killed him in one swing of the sword there. There we go. Sometimes you can search, sometimes you can't. Oh, you just walk up to him. Usually you have to push the A button, but whatever. Don't care. No, if you loot the body, don't grab the flower. Alright, looks like daytime is quickly approaching. We're going to continue to look for these roaming weapons, but I haven't seen one yet. I'm not really sure where they are. I'm staying in the circle it's given me. Oh, shit. Oh, I got kicked by the horse. You never want to attack the horse dudes from the rear because the horse will kick up and hit you. Alright, I'm not going to worry about looting all these bodies. They typically don't give you that much, and it's going to slow me down big time, so. Whoa! Oh, shoot. Alright, we'll heal up here. Yep. If you knock one of them down, the others, like, rear back. Like, there's a AoE effect from killing an enemy. See? The other enemies just move backwards. Even knocks them down. And yes, you can get in these fights where you're just killing dozens of enemies one after another. And it just goes on. Sometimes it goes on and on and on and on. Like, to a ridiculous degree. Like, it just keeps on going. Okay, they're going to run off now. Not this guy. He's holding out. I could be varying up the combat a lot more than I am, but those guys are pretty easy. You don't need to do too much fancy footwork or anything. Oh, there's one. Got it. All right. We took out one. All right. We broke our own rule. We attacked that horse from the rear, but it worked out for us. You get different kill animations based on what buttons you're pressing, like what moves you're using. Whether you're using a heavy attack that goes into a light, or a light into a heavy, or 2 light attacks, or 2 heavy attacks. Oh man, they just keep coming. It's like you can kill an unlimited number. Damn. That guy had one of those combos. Occasionally, this dude will come up that does a super combo on you, and you usually don't expect it either. And it often does just massive damage. What am I doing here? Why the hell did I stab the ground? I have no idea what happened there. All right. Let's find these other weapons. They're mobile weapons. We found one. We need 4 more. These guys are cannon fodder at this point. Where'd the other dude go? There he is. So much easier to see during the daytime. It's like real life. Okay, that one is destroyed. Oh, there's one over there. Let's go to that one. Man, there's just so many of these enemies slowing me down. They could send their soldiers out to help me, you know. We have an entire other army of soldiers fighting these guys, but no, I gotta go it alone. One-man army, Rambo. Let's just get this thing while we can here. And then that'll be that. Woo! Dodge, dodge, dodge! They're everywhere. There's an entire army coming after me. Look at the mini-map in the corner, guys. I'm just surrounded. Spend most of this time just killing enemies while looking for these weapons. Oh, I love this new ability I have. It creates like a copy of me that follows behind me and does the same moves I do, so it's like it's hitting twice. Although, don't let this fool you. This game is not necessarily easy. Some of the boss fights are brutal. Like a boss can just tear you down in one quick combo. And I don't think the combat is really accurate enough to have a boss be able to just run you down to 0 health in one combo like that. That might make sense in a Souls-like game where, you know, the combat is super accurate, super tight and precise, but that's not the case here. The combat in this game feels a bit loose, a little wonky at times, a little almost slippery, if that makes sense. Look at all these bodies. Look at them! All right, let's see where we're... Okay, we're right in the middle of this, so we just need to find 3 more of these weapons. Oh, is that one over there, or is it destroyed? Let's find out. It should be moving around if it's still active. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, yep, it's active. Let's nail it. Let's nail it. Bam! Let's watch them destroy it. Hell yeah. Calling in artillery. Broken arrow. Broken arrow. That's my napalm strike. I wonder if you get a different kind of arrow in this game where you can call in a tactical nuke. What do you guys think? Are there tactical nukes in this game? Maybe that's why the Crimson Desert is a desert. It was tactically nuked. All right, let's just run and try to find the next one. All right, let's see if that one's... I thought that's the one we destroyed, but actually I bet you that's just one that popped up. I only have 10 of these. Okay, we just need one more. One more. I'll tell you something, guys. Once you get into the rhythm of this combat, it is freaking amazing. It's so much fun. It's a little sloppy. It sometimes feels like you're invincible until you suddenly start getting your ass kicked by like some elite guy or some guy that does a combo or somebody jumps on you and you got to do a QTE to get them off. You have to keep the rhythm going of constantly getting kill animations. As long as you get a kill animation, you're invincible during the kill animation. So if you just stagger, or not stagger, if you just combine the kill animations one after another, you just keep getting kill animation. Oh, I missed that one. Fortunately, I didn't get hit. As long as you can keep getting those kill animations, it's almost like you're invincible. See how I got hit there? I wasn't in a kill animation. And it also knocks all the other enemies back, so they don't hit you while you're in the middle of it. Look at all those gray X's on my mini-map. Oh, yes, I love it. It looks like you just hook your sword into them and break their neck with it. I mean, we could loot all these guys, but, I mean, it's going to take so long. That's one thing, though, is like you kill so many enemies that at one point you're just like, I'm just tired of looting. I'm tired of looting all these guys because you have to keep holding X every single one. And then sometimes you lock onto the weapons they dropped. And there is a quest to donate 500 different weapons to your camp. Now, you may think that sounds insane, but I've already done it. It didn't take that long. I did it without even trying that hard. Because you pick up so many weapons in this game. Where is this next one? It's got to be here somewhere. I need to check the Crimson Desert mod page to see what other cool mods are out there. Dude behind me tried to grab me with one of his grab moves, but I was in the middle of the kill animation, and so I was invincible. Oh, yeah, there he goes again, see? I'm very glad he missed, because that hurts. By the way, I do have limited stamina on that move. Oh, shit, that guy knocked me down. Oh, no, I'm losing it. I'm losing the rhythm. Okay, I got the rhythm back. Look at this guy. If I were that guy, I'd be like, I'm getting the hell out of here. This badass just killed 30 guys in a row. What chance do I have? I'm not going to act like some badass dude. If I saw some dude just massacring an army of people, one after another, you think I'm going to run in there with my sword? Now I'm getting on down. I'm like, I didn't sign up for this. They don't pay me enough to die. Hello. Man, I'm killing these guys so fast I can't get to the death animation. It's because I upgraded my weapon again. Oh, up there. Oh, yeah. You can actually do moves like that. You have jumping moves. You have throwing moves. Wrestling type moves. Watch this. I don't use it very often, but this move is cool. You guys ready for it? Jump kick. Oh, I killed him outright. I upgraded it. At least I think I did. Oh. Oh, shite. Okay, let's shoot that thing. All right, there we go. There we go. We came up. We did what we came to do here. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, there we go. All right, and that ends the mission. Defeat the enemies surrounding whatever.
The enemy's retreating.
A truly amazing game, guys. But also frustrating at the same time. Greatly frustrating. How about that? And fun. Funly frustrating. Frustratingly funly. Okay. Just to put out a notification so people know we are streaming live. It's Thursday, March 26, 2026. 6:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Uh-oh. It looks like my camera froze up. What's the deal with that? Let me fix that. I think my camera just went to sleep for some strange reason. Let me bring it back up. Is it still stuck? Dang. Let me reload it here. Okay, there it is. There it is. We're back. I've never had that happen. That's weird. All right, the camera is functional again. Okay. It gave us a, like, slightly cinematic angle there. I'm okay with those kinds of cinematic angles in games because I'm still in full control of the camera and the character. It just put my viewpoint on the thing I'm going towards, which is very helpful. It's like in Legend of Zelda when you flip a switch or whatever, and then the camera pans to the door that opened or the gate that opened, and then it pans back to you. That is very helpful because sometimes it's hard to tell when you flip a switch, like what door opened, because there's 4 doors in here. Oh, I thought they were just going to run by me. I thought they were in retreat mode. Full retreat. Take this, you horse riding loser. You can do horseback combat. I hate it. I've never found a game where horseback combat was ever worth it. It's always so difficult to actually hit anything. This game, it's not horrendous. It's just not my favorite. Oh shit. I got on his horse. I didn't know I could do that. Well, let's do some horse combat. Oh, you can only do the light attack. I can't even do the heavy attack. It does nothing. Oh, wait, there it goes. Okay. It just takes a while. All right, let's get off the horse. I was trying to loot the corpses here. Loot. Loot. Key. Weird thing about this game is most doors are opened with the same exact key. Just generic key. So if you find a random door in town, unless it's a special door as part of a quest or something, then it opens with key. And if you go into your inventory, you'll notice I have 29 keys. So I can open 29 just random doors throughout the world. Everyone uses the same key in this game. In this world, in the world of Pywell, there's only one type of lock, and they all use the same key. I mean, whatever. That guy's got a flame spear, but it has limited use. Yeah, I love that spinny attack he does. Spins around and slashes. If you don't mind learning combos and maneuvers on the gamepad, you can do a ton of stuff in this game. Yes, and if you throw an enemy and he hits another enemy, it will knock down the enemy you hit. So you can throw enemies into other enemies. Oh shit, he broke out of my grab. Oh, damn it. Here we go. That's one of my favorite moves. Heavy. Oh, wait. All right, I moved. I messed that up. Okay. What you do is you do light attack, heavy attack. Or heavy attack, light attack. But that guy died too soon. Yeah, light attack, heavy attack. Light into heavy, heavy into light. Light, 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 heavy, heavy, heavy. That's most of what I do. At least on the weaker enemies. On the bosses, I do try to do the charge-up attacks. I've never tried a grab attack on a boss. Can you grab a boss and throw him? I would imagine it won't let you. Surely you can't grab a boss and throw him. I guess the game tells you which corpses are search. Oh, the X's are items or searchable corpses. That's nice. The more I play this game, the more I learn about it. There's so much more to it than you'd think. It's insane. You can do things you wouldn't even think you could do. It's wild. That's a mace. Okay. It's just fun to discover all the stuff you actually can do. I do think this game suffers from major feature creep. There's so much stuff in it that it gets very confusing, and I think they forget to introduce you to mechanics. Because at one point, you have to do a force palm triple jump. But the game never tells you, as far as I can tell, the game never tells you can force palm jump at all. I didn't see anything teach me about force palm jumping, how to do it, or that it could be done. But you just have to learn. And of course, what did I do? I Googled it. What else would I do, man? Come on. Everyone just Google stuff. Let's untie this guy. You got to be standing at the right angle. Wait, is he already untied? Is he dead? All right, whatever. Oh, he just phased partially into the ground. Interesting. Nice try, buddy, but got to wake up pretty early in the morning to get one on me. A lot of the gear, a lot of the armor you get from these guys is broken. So the only value to it is to sell it. You can't wear it. It'll say broken. So if you hit somebody and armor goes flying off of them, you can't use that armor. It's broken now. Wait, there's something over here. What is it? A lantern. Worthless. I mean, it's good if you need one, but I already have one. All right, let's get this guy. Ready? I love the way he bounces around. Unfortunately, when you get to a tough bosses will knock you all over the place. You'll bounce off the wall and fall, and it can be very frustrating when you're just getting knocked all over the place. If you get surrounded and you don't get a good rhythm going of attacking the enemies, they will knock you back and forth and back and forth. It's like you're monkey in the middle, and they're just knocking you back and forth between them.
That's all you've got.
Hey, if you're watching this after the fact, after it's been streamed live, go ahead and hit that like button. Or if you're watching it now live, hit the like button. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell icon. And leave a comment. I love the number of comments you guys left on my last Crimson Desert live stream. It wasn't a ton, but I don't get a ton of comments on most of my videos.
He's trying to take it back.
Ooh. This is our second,
Won't be easy.
well, technically third if you count Cliff, but this is our second alternate character that we're allowed to use. The first one is Damien, the female. This one is Unka. He becomes a playable character. And he uses heavy weapons. Some that Cliff cannot use. Like it'll have red on it. It won't be grayed out. It'll be redded out, if that makes sense. Gotta get that guy because he stabbed me. Oh, that guy tried to jump me. Nice try, buddy. Double kick. Oh, shoot. I got hit during the kick. I can also hit with my shield if I want. Watch this. Bam. Smack him with the shield. Charge him with the shield. You can do all sorts of crazy shit. Any of you guys want to freaking help me over here? What the hell, dude? All my friends are just standing around watching me do all the work. What am I, a one-man army? I'm not Rambo. That guy was trying to run. I toasted him. Yes! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it. Oh, he didn't die? He's dead now. Come here, buddy. Oh, yes! Oh, yeah. And stay down, punk. Bitch. All right. Man, like I said before, once you get a combat rhythm going, this game kicks ass. It's amazing. It's so fun. But once you start getting your ass kicked and they just start bouncing you around between them, it's a pain. Oh, shit. I thought that was one of my guys. Why didn't that guy attack him? Look at these. Like, everyone's just waiting for me to attack for the most part. And I love how he phases into the ground. See that? Let me take a quick screenshot. Oh, I changed the screenshot to Shift F12. Yeah, there we go. Because the Alt key is for dashing. So whenever I tried to take a screenshot, I dash. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's heal up a bit. Let's move forward. Where's Unka? Oh, yeah. There is no backstab in this game. That's disappointing. Well, as far as I know, there doesn't appear to be any way to get like a special back attack. Today's drink of choice is cold peppermint tea. Ah. You know, I'm going to get into drinking more tea again. Maybe some Mugicha, like the old days. I like how his helmet has... Oh, come on. I came out of the cutscene and I immediately got attacked. Come here, buddy. Let's grab this guy. And toss him. Flip that guy upside down. Oh, yeah. Come here, bud. I got something for you. This guy actually looks really cool. I like his armor. I'm not a big fan of the fact that it looks like he has a beak. But other than that, his armor is pretty cool. Something looks weird about the contrast here. Whatever. Let's not nitpick. Let's have fun. Am I capable of not nitpicking? Oh, okay. Is this guy going to kick my ass?
Still aiding that lout, Stefan Lanford.
Okay. Alrighty. This guy better help me. Sometimes the cutscene goes... Yeah, see? The cutscene will go right into the... Shoot. I'm out of the combat area. Where's that guy that was with me? Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong button to lock on. There we go. You hit down on the D-pad to lock on. See, I was trying to parry those, but this guy might not... I don't know which moves can and can't be parried. Like when they flash red, I think that means you can't parry. Damn. Dodging in this game is wonky. Let's get him with a charged attack. Oh shit, he got me before it charged. It does take a moment to charge the attack. Damn, he blocked it. I'm tempted to try a grab. Will it work? Nope, didn't think so. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. Thought I could get him while he had his back turned. After his health goes to 0, it's probably going to go all the way back to full, and then I'll have to wear him down again. I'm going to fast forward this. I hate these in-between cutscenes because if you die, you have to watch them every single time. That's why I'm fast forwarding. Wait, he only had 1 health bar? The last boss had 3 health bars. 2 cutscenes in between. Well, a 3rd one at the end when you kill him. It was that gorilla-looking creature. That was actually a good fight. I didn't feel like he was super insane. Like, some of the bosses will wear you down to 0 health in 1 combo. It's wild. Thanks, Stefan Lanford, for not helping at all, dude.
It's over then.
Mostly. That was the last of them.
Thank you for joining me, everybody.
Well done. My lord.
All, however many are here. Sometimes 0. That's the way it goes. But these get saved on my channel so people can watch afterwards.
We'll hunt them down.
Even if I'm talking to nobody, I'm always talking to somebody. Maggie, how's it going?
Light the beacon of victory.
Yeah, I'm sure there are so many other far more popular people than me streaming this, so why would they come watch me? Why watch me when you can watch some big name streamer that has 10,000 people in their chat who won't even notice you unless you donate at least like 20 or 30 bucks? That's the cool thing about watching smaller streamers, which I used to watch more streamers back in the day. There was this chick, I think she was Japanese, Flamingo Fuchsia, I think was her name, on Twitch. I loved watching her because she had fewer viewers and she would play the Souls games back in the day. And this is before it became like super popular to watch chicks play just because they're chicks. I watched her because she was actually pretty good at the game and entertaining. If I go to a stream and it's some chick in a skimpy outfit or super low cut blouse with her boobs, you know, major cleavage hanging out and whatnot, I'm like, no, I know what you're doing. It's not about the game anymore. It's, you know, it's about watching a girl. And I'm like, this isn't OnlyFans. This is Twitch. Twitch should be about the games, not about the girls. If a woman is streaming a game and she's entertaining and she has a reasonable outfit on, doesn't have to be conservative outfit, but I mean, if she's not blatantly showing off her physical assets, then I might give it a chance. Anything in here worth anything? Are we back in town? No, okay. What am I supposed to do now? Follow the soldier. Oh, whoops. This is another follow quest. Get used to follow quests, guys. There are lots of follow so-and-so. Walk and talks. One thing I wish this Korean developer did not borrow from Western devs. Walk and talks are boring. People don't like them. They slow you down. You often walk at a snail's pace. It's just not fun. All right, which soldier am I following? This one?
Thanks to you, we drove them out.
No.
So the legends weren't exaggerated after all.
Follow the soldier.
I'll escort you to the beacon.
Hot tub streamers. Yeah, back when I used to watch more streamers on Twitch, this was like, we're talking
Still doesn't feel real.
2011, 2012, 2013.
It's finally over. Never thought
And then I
we'd
realized how many
My
people
heart's still hammering.
were just watching
To calm.
women stream because the women were wearing skimpier and skimpier
I'm
outfits.
grateful for it.
And many of the women would give the illusion that they had a little more interest in the guy. But, you know, they get a little flirty with the guys, and guys feel like they're getting a woman's attention. And,
Better ride there.
you know,
Come on.
for those guys, I would tell them, you need to get out and meet real women in person. Because, you know, 900... Actually, there's like a 1 in a million chance you're going to meet a girl and get together with her in real life on streams. I've never heard of it. It probably has happened, but if you think you have a chance with some popular streamer chick,
I thought Calfade
I'm
was
telling you right now, you don't bother. She's getting so much attention from all these dudes. You're just one of the countless dudes telling her how amazing she is and donating money to her.
Calfade would be
Go meet real women in real life. Obviously, she's a real woman, just not in your real life.
No need to be so modest. Steel clashing on steel. Arrows whistling past.
I should do some more playthroughs on my secondary channel, which I think I renamed RMF Plays for RealMarcFoxx Plays. Used to be called Foxio Plays.
Pray that no one ever has to hear such sounds again.
I might start uploading some stuff to that, but we'll see. It would encourage me to play through games, because sometimes I'm playing games just by myself in the computer room here. And I'm like, well, this game isn't 100% keeping my attention, but if I talk during it while recording, it's more interesting because I know there's going to be some people watching it.
You'll be hunting the black bears now then?
Kind of like I did my Skyrim playthroughs.
It's the greybaits.
I don't know, if, Maggie, if you saw those, but I would like just play Skyrim and talk about red pill man topics and random shit.
Looks like we're almost there.
Deep Fog Basin. Chud Chat Live. Chatting with Chuds. This is what I call the trot and walk, or the trot and talk. There's the walk and talk and the trot and talk. There's even a drive and talk in some games. I'm sure GTA is going to have drive and talk. I love it. He just fucking ran him over with his horse. Didn't give a shit. What a badass. Like the beacon. I'm glad that they had me come all the way over here because surely one of those soldiers couldn't put a torch to the beacon. They needed me to do it. I understand if it's like a magic beacon and I'm the Dragonborn and only I can light it, but no, this is just a regular beacon. All right, here we go. Light this thing on fire. By the way, if you don't have a source of fire, there's another way to light some stuff on fire, and that is to concentrate the light of your sword. You saw the Dark Souls playthroughs from a couple years ago? Yeah, those are probably on my main channel. Some of the old playthroughs I have are on my main channel, but then I have another one. Let me see if I can find it. If I remember what it's called.
Let's get moving. All right, we're coming.
Man, I'd have to go looking for this thing. I gotta remember what account I have it on and then log into that account. Do I not get that other character yet? Yeah, Unka hasn't joined yet? He was right there. How do we get him to join? Do I have to talk to him? Do I kick him? Whatever. I guess he joins later. Speak with your comrades. I loved how this game pronounces it comrades. Comrades. Speak with your comrades. All right, we're not running 2,550 meters. Let's fast travel. Where's this shit at? Controlling the map with the gamepad sucks, by the way. It's very jittery. It, like, moves very quickly and suddenly when you move the analog stick. They really need to get it under control. Come on, Pearl Abyss. All right. So you playing Crimson Desert, Maggie? I may have asked you before, but I have selective memory for certain things. Let's see. We need to talk to our comrades.
Yeah, all that's left is the bloody stew again. What a surprise.
Yeah, I started doing videos again a couple years ago. I'd been away for a few years.
Yeah. Thanks. Cliff.
During a tumultuous period of my life.
Have a seat. Grab a bowl of stew.
Any?
The jackals are strutting around like they own.
Not the bite, but
Yeah. Here.
thanks.
Ludwig finally grew some. Good. I'll be needing something to crush when I get.
Waiting for the price to
I'll
drop.
contact him
Where?
Has this been pirated yet? Is this thing on Pirate Bay?
You done cleaning up?
You're here.
Sit down. You're in for a treat.
I really don't pirate games.
Everyone's finally back. Time to meet some old faces.
The closest I would ever come is like some old school ROMs, like Nintendo or Super Nintendo ROMs, old stuff. You know, if there's any current game I want, I find somewhere to get it. Sometimes on Xbox PC Game Pass, sometimes occasionally on the Epic Store. I do have some games on the Epic Store. Like I get the free ones when they're available. I don't think I've ever purchased anything on the Ubisoft store. I have the launcher just for some of the Ubisoft games through Steam. I wait for Steam sales. I have occasionally used like Green Man Gaming and some of those websites, but I always wonder, like, I hope this is legit. I've never been burned doing it. I bought Demon Ex Machina on that, Titanic Scion, and that was fine. I saved like 15 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that. I don't know how they do it. I've heard sometimes they use stolen credit cards and all this other stuff. I hope not. I've heard Green Man Gaming is supposed to be less shady, but whatever. Follow your comrade on horseback. See, we have another trot and walk. By the way, you can get other horses. You can craft your own
Never trusted
armor. You can dye your armor
once.
by crafting dyes.
I was always causing trouble.
You can cook.
But to be in league with a black bear.
You can cut trees for wood. You can mine.
Gian treated him like king. This is how he repays it.
You can plant stuff, I think.
Thought alone boils my
You
blood.
can use a shovel to dig up treasure in random spots.
Jackals, black bears.
You can dispatch some of your comrades. I'm sorry, your comrades. Your comrades to build stuff or run a farm and then produce resources for you. Bam! Oh, hit him! Oh, that just stopped me. That didn't do any good. There's just so much stuff you can do in this game. It's crazy. It does in that way feel like a single player MMO.
Oh, shit. Look around. See what you can find out.
People are running at 40 to 55 FPS on the Steam Deck. That's pretty good for a handheld PC from several years ago. I am totally willing to use upscaling on the Steam Deck for games like this. That's a perfect example of what upscaling should be used for. Lower end hardware, like a portable PC gaming device. I don't like people making games with Unreal Engine 5 and expecting everybody to upscale. That's not how it works. No PC gamer with a high-end PC should have to use upscaling to get good performance. That's an absurdly stupid thing. But for the Steam Deck, yeah, I'm going to use FSR in a game like this. You can't expect a game like this to run on the Steam Deck at 60 plus FPS without upscaling. The only way that could work is if that Steam Deck cost you like $1,200, $1,400. I mean, you've seen how expensive some of these portable PC gaming systems are. Some of them are well over $1,000. And the Steam Deck, the base hardware for it is $400. You're not going to have a portable PC for $400 and play modern AAA style games with modern graphics at 60 without upscaling. It's just not going to happen. So, perfect upscaling use case scenario. Oh, this is our gray main friend here. Do I have to carry him all the way back? Am I supposed to go back in here to check something else out first? Where'd my horse go? Did he abandon me? Let's call him. There he is. Herspia, or she? I'm not sure. Let's look. Is this a she or a he? Well, I'm assuming a she because there are no horse testicles. Get over here. The fuck you get? What the hell are you doing, dude? Get over here. Why are you running away? Check the information at the shrine. Oh, I'm not supposed to leave yet. Okay. Well, let's do that. Check the information at the shrine thing first. We'll set this guy down. Can I draw? Can I put him on the horse? No. At least not yet. I'll take that arrow. Oh, here it is. Dragon head statue. Drink of choice, cold peppermint tea. Read the letter. I wish it would like automatically bring it up and let you read it. But many times you have to go into your inventory, then zoom into it, and then you can read it. But they made the amount of time it takes to zoom in and focus on something. They cut it down by like half, which is good. Go to Beacon. I guess I can't pick him up now. Whatever. I don't need to worry about him. So the only real mod I installed is the stamina mod. It does not affect combat. It just affects gliding on your little wings, and it also affects running. And I have it at 25% usage, so I can now actually run a decent distance and not immediately run out of stamina. Is it cheating? I guess technically, but I don't care, you know? Same thing with Dragon's Dogma 2. I use the no stamina use outside of combat mod because that game makes you run around from place to place so much. And having to slow down to wait for stamina constantly was such a pain in the butt. It just... This mod, I don't see it as a cheat, really. It's more of a save time, get through the game faster. That's the way I look at it. If other people want to say I'm cheating, that's fine. I don't care. They can say what they want. I don't care. Excuse me, gentlemen. All right.
I get your point, but charging in won't do us any good. We need to assess the situation first.
All we need to do is lop off Ludwig's smug fucking head. Simple as that.
I'm sure it's simple, but still, we ought to be patient.
Language.
Or maybe you're just a spineless sack of shit.
Ooh.
Watch your tongue, or I'll cut it out. We've been gone a long time. If we're to fight, we need to know exactly what we're up
They go
against.
heavy on the accents in
And
this
now you're
game.
barking
I
orders
kind of like
you're
it.
running the bloody show. I was gonna scout their camp anyway. Never said we should charge in blind.
Think Paladin will ever be the same. Sure as
Oi,
shit can't get worse.
You got something to say?
We didn't say nothing.
You
Come
sure?
on.
Where you going?
Leave us alone.
I think they can solve every problem by barreling in headfirst like a damn boar.
The hell did you just say, huh? You want to see how a real boar charges, you cheeky fuck?
Now the fuck's your problem?
Eh?
Pack it in. Both of you.
Did you hear the way he just fucking talked to me?
Oh,
I heard.
the dialogue is okay.
But
The
we
story
don't have
itself
time
is
for this.
bland.
We'll need everyone against the jackals. Fighting allies comes first. Settle your grudges later.
Ugh, so everyone's just lining up to lecture me now. Is that it?
I love how this guy's got a...
You lot can use those big brains to track them without me.
he's got this thing where he thinks everyone's against him now.
Hard not to be. Their homeland's in ruins. First, we track down the jackals. Everything else can wait.
Okay. Now we gotta track someone else down. Unka's here, but hasn't officially joined us yet. We run up here. I like this area. I love the autumn look. Autumn is my favorite time of the year. I grew up in a place where the autumn season was incredible. Like all the colors of the trees, the leaves changing. You would see yellows, oranges, reds, all sorts of tones. It was awesome. All right, what am I doing here? Who am I supposed to talk to here? In here?
It's not like we betrayed them.
Right here? That's where the X is. Speak with Naira. Where's she at? She hiding in the hay? Is she on the other side? Oh, there she is. Okay.
How's the situation?
I feel like an outsider in my own homeland. It's crazy. There's folk who resent us. Resent how we abandoned Payloon. Don't want anything to do with us.
Fucking cowards. They just stood there when we bled. I'll go beat some sense into them.
Naira, don't even. They'll only make things worse.
So we're supposed to just let ourselves get shat on?
I'm surprised Naira is not a playable character. She plays a pretty big role throughout the game.
Then at least we could eavesdrop on their conversations.
Starting the eavesdrop on Bajan villagers conversation. I don't know how to pronounce that.
At ease, Wayfarer.
Man, this post I made about tank controls with Resident Evil 1 has people up in arms. I mean, people act like I you know, shot their mom or something. Like, some of these are borderline, almost death threats. Man, people, it's just video games. It's just so crazy how rude and aggressive people can get about opinions on video games. Like, if someone comes along and is like, man, this game sucks. Okay, you don't like the game I like. I might have a conversation with them, but I'm not going to be like, man, fuck you, retard, stupid ass, dumb, you know, whatever. And they just go off, man. They go off. They get absolutely insane. Oh, now we're learning eavesdropping? Oh, I hate eavesdropping. I hate eavesdropping in games. It's so stupid. I really hate eavesdropping in games. And we hit the same button as a bunch of other buttons. So, do we have to, like, be in a certain spot for it?
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery.
How do I eavesdrop? It says left bumper. I'm holding left bumper. That's just bringing up...
Wonder what's going
That's just
through
bringing
his
up the
mind at a time
lantern.
like this.
Is it while sneaking?
It'll be something, I'm sure.
No. Man, I'm telling you, sometimes you have to look up how to do very basic things. Like, I've had to Google some of the simplest things in this game because it's not explained well. It says, eavesdrop on the conversation by holding LB. Oh, let me guess. I'm supposed to go to a specific spot to do it. Right here?
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery.
Okay, I'm hitting the left bumper. It's not doing anything.
Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
That... What the fuck? I have no idea what just happened. How the hell do I do this? Alright, it activates here. But it said to hit the left bumper, right?
Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
It locks onto him, but it doesn't give me any option here. See, this is what I'm talking about with this game. It can be very frustrating at times. What's with the confusion about Steam Machine console ports and not console exclusives? Some people are confused about what the Steam Machine is. They're referring to it as a console. It's not. People refer to the upcoming Project Helix from Xbox as a console. It's a consoleized PC. It's just gonna, from everything we can see, it's gonna be a PC, but it's gonna have a custom sort of interface for it. So it's, imagine, you can buy some PCs that have custom interfaces, kind of like the Asus Xbox ROG Ally X. That's just a handheld PC, and it's got the Xbox interface on it, but it is just a PC. Same thing with same thing will be true of Project Helix. And that's a smart direction to go, I believe, but it is confusing for some people. I cannot figure out how to do this. I'm hitting left bumper, it's not working.
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery.
Do I just hold?
Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
Do I just wait? It's just bringing out the lantern like it always
It'll be
does.
something, I'm sure.
All right, I got to look up how to do this basic thing. How to eavesdrop. Yep. It comes up as a question that people have been asking. Lean against the outside wall of the red painted barn rather than look through the window.
Wonder what's going through his mind.
Seriously?
At a time like this.
Lean against the outside wall. Oh my god. This is where you're supposed to eavesdrop through the wall? Okay.
Seems he's got plenty to keep him busy down in the command post.
Weird. I love how long the pause is between each line. Oh wow, that was a lot. That seemed like nothing. Okay, let me move that off the second monitor there. I don't think it's going to be Windows 8 actually, but yeah, you know, kind of like Windows 8 had a unique interface designed for tablets. It's not a special tablet operating system. It's just Windows 8 designed to operate on tablets. So Project Helix is going to be a Windows-based gaming machine, a PC, but it'll have a custom Xbox interface. Let's talk to this guy, see if he has a bag expansion slot for us. No, unfortunately he does not. I wish it would tell you how many of the item you have. He's got 20 arrows in stock, but it doesn't tell me how many I have.
You'll find it useful.
Buying ore is always useful because you're going to need a ton of those.
My thanks.
It's not a bad idea to buy food that heals you. I've never found the need for spirit restoring food. It's just not necessary. If you ever run out of spirit, you click both analog sticks and stand here, and it restores your spirit. You can do that anytime. I don't know if you need to spec into that. I don't recall speccing into it, and I can do it. This game also makes it difficult to get around without bumping into people, and then they like cuss you out and get mad. And I'm like, I can't get around without bumping into people. There's people everywhere. Sometimes there are people in a hallway, and no matter how carefully you try to get through the hallway, you still end up bumping into them, and then they say something mean to you. I need to go in here, guys. Wait, what? What? Was I supposed to come through there? Find a way to make contact with the secret organization. Weird. Okay. I don't think I was supposed to go through there.
Hold. Not just anyone walks in here. Speak your purpose.
So I did a video about Windows 8 back in the day. It was super popular. And I said Windows 8 is actually great for gaming. You just need to disable all the stupid shit. All the tablet interface garbage, the Metro UI. Once you get rid of all that, it was a perfectly fine, fairly normal Windows operating system. And I used it to play all my games. I used it with video editing. I did everything on Windows 8. All my machines were Windows 8. But most people didn't realize that you go into the settings and you turn off all the dumb shit designed for tablets and touchscreens. And that is a perfectly good normal Windows, which is to say, you know, Windows has its problems, so whatever.
This is the larder that keeps our town fed.
But I thought Windows 8 was as good as 7. Truth, lie, cancel.
Aye. Just make sure you don't do anything to arouse further suspicion.
What? Why did the whole game and music and everything pause right there? That was weird. That's the other thing that annoys me about this game. Listen to the audio. Ready? Music, background noise. Silence. Going into the menus pauses all sounds other than menu sounds. I hate that. Because it feels like I just paused the game. The music should keep playing. I even think they should keep playing like just kind of generic background sounds. Let's get this recipe for battered vegetables. Now we're going to learn the recipe. Cool thing is you can also sell the recipe after you've learned it. So you can buy the recipe from a vendor, learn it, and then sell it back to them. Find a way to make contact with the secret organization. You know what? When I get generic instructions like that, I'm not going to wander around having no clue what I'm doing, trying to figure out what it wants me to do. I'm going to look that shit up. Bared Fang, Crimson Desert. Eavesdrop, find a way to make contact with secret organization, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all the instructions are telling people don't look through the window when eavesdropping. That's what you know, that's what you naturally think you're supposed to do. They really didn't properly run this by gamers because so much of what you're told to do is confusing and unclear. And a lot of it is because you sometimes don't know what you can do. It's like, oh, you just do this thing. I was like, I didn't even know my character could do that. That's why I wouldn't have tried it. You'll want to exhaust all dialogue here and pick the lie options. Oh, okay. So I picked the wrong option. That was it. By the way, that end mission and restart that keeps popping up, that's for some other unrelated mission.
Hold. Not just anyone.
Unfortunately, you can't skip this dialogue, so you just got to keep hearing it over and over again. The lip syncing is also way off.
Be gone if you've got no business here.
In college, everyone used to do that when using new PCs. Yeah. Every time you set up a new PC, first thing you do is go through and disable all the stupid shit that Microsoft puts in.
Where'd you hear that?
Microsoft always sets their systems up to work like garbage initially. All this dumb shit. Uninstall Copilot. Get rid of the Cortana nonsense. Turn off all the spyware garbage on there. Disable a bunch of junk that they put in that slows your computer down. Uninstall a bunch of crap like Solitaire and Clipchamp and all this other garbage.
This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either.
That's not nice. Okay, so we got to figure out which ones to select. Truth, lie, whatever. Lie, lie. Okay. Let's see.
Seems my suspicions were warranted.
So how would you know what to do here? You just have to go through and select all the options and try to guess? All right, find a clue about the mysterious faction. There was one quest where you have to go talk to 5 people to try to find a missing book. And then when you go back to the quest giver, he asks you what each person said. And you have to select from 3 different options. And I'm like, I don't remember what the fuck any of them said. I wasn't paying attention. And even if I were paying attention, I'm not sure I would have remembered precisely what each of the 5 of them actually said. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Okay, go to the quest marker in the middle of the village. You must eavesdrop again. Enter the empty shop house, lean against the wall where there's a prompt. Okay, so we gotta listen to those 2 guys talk, I guess, by leaning against the wall. Did we already talk? Yeah, we already talked to that guy. Okay. Actually, let's sell some junk to him. Clear up our inventory.
Hello, traveler.
They don't give us the shop music for this guy? The shop music is awesome. Where's my shop music? I don't care about this wine. I'm just going to sell it. I'll hang on to that junk because we can use that for upgrading. Peas, Torch, I've never used one yet. Some of this stuff I'll donate as provisions. Flame Spear, sell that. That's something for selling. Sell that. Sell that. Sell the mace. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Oh, it just told me that I went offline temporarily. YouTube acts weird sometimes. All right, let me know if I'm still online. Sometimes YouTube will tell me I'm offline when I'm not, which is just weird, you know? Okay, I think I sold all the junk I want to sell for now. I don't think I need that. It doesn't let you sell it if you need it, I'm pretty sure. I think I already used that. Oh, cannot sell that. It just sits in your inventory pointlessly. Okay. And he doesn't have anything more that we need. All right, let's go in here. And do we lean against the wall here? Right here? All right, we're supposed to lean somewhere around here, but I'm not sure where. It's. Oh, look at that. Is that a graphical glitch right there? Yes, it is. Where am I supposed to lean now? Right here? Whoops. No. Here? Oh, yes. Here. You're supposed to climb on the freaking sacks and lean. Come on now, Pearl Abyss.
We must put an end to those jackals.
Thank you, Maggie.
It's time for the blue fangs to make their move.
6 seconds in between lines of dialogue. Why is it so slow? Come on, talk, guys, talk. Just the weird pauses between dialogue. No wonder this game takes so long to complete. If you use an anvil or a grindstone, it just gives you bonuses on your gear. Temporary bonuses. So if you go into your inventory and look at your weapon, it should say... Oh, it doesn't say it. It should list like a plus bonus for it. No plus bonus? What happened? Anyway, it usually would say like +5 or something. Maybe it actually needs a grindstone. So if you see a grindstone, use it. You can even use it in the middle of combat. Like all the enemies will just stand there while you're grinding away, waiting for you patiently. Whoops.
Come on, do that again, I dare you. Hold. Not just anyone walks in here. Speak your purpose.
Man, I wish I could skip through this dialogue. The game even requires you to go back through the exact same dialogue you've already heard. Mysterious faction within... Okay.
This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon.
It's the same dialogue. Why are you forcing the player to go through the exact same dialogue? You have to do it this way. You're actually intended to repeat this guy's dialogue multiple times.
There are only 2 reasons someone comes looking for us. That look in your eye. I see what you're after. I can't bring a total stranger before Captain Paulus.
The body language and the lip syncing being off is just very awkward.
Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you.
Oh my god. We're going to have to come back to this guy and go through it again. See, this is stupid. Like, this is how you do the quest. And then we're going to have to go back to him and repeat the same lines of dialogue. Yeah, more dialogue than Ace Attorney games. All right. We got to find the eavesdrop point here. Is it outside or inside or no side, backside? Oh, yeah, backside. Maybe the prompt will pop up right here.
I dream of him still. The jackals murdered him.
No.
I dream of him still.
The jackals murdered
The
him.
jackals murdered him.
Those bastards. Those rat bastards. Keep talking. Don't wait 6 seconds.
See us through.
I have an idea. While we wait for this boring dialogue, we will check out some of the latest cosplay.
I dream of him still.
I don't know why I really like this photo. Sometimes I just really like the presentation of a photo, the lighting, the colors, and whatnot. I think it's very well done. Way beyond what you see from most of these Western chicks that just like post a picture of their butt in front of a mirror. And that's it. These are the ones I went through in my video for today, which is going live at 8 p.m.
The jackals murdered him.
The Japanese call it the Pantsu shot. We got the bunny girl. Bunny girls are always a win. I like the presentation of this one. I like the depth of field, everything. Very high res too. We got this girl. I don't know what this is or what she's. Azure Lane. Azure Lane. Is that an anime? And then we got Nurse. You know, Nurse cosplay always works. Always want that Nurse cosplay. Okay, I think we're done with that. Well, we're not done? What happened?
I'm sure of it. He's scheming vengeance on the jackals as we speak. Where is Torstein? I haven't seen him about.
These pauses between each line of dialogue are freaking brutal, man.
I think he's
freaking brutal. Okay. This game is a test of your patience. This whole game is designed to challenge you to be patient. I like a lot of people what there's like, this game forces you to slow down and take in the view and all this other bullshit. I'm like, what? So now we go, what? Find a way to make contact with the secret organization. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do for each and every step. I'm constantly having to look up guides because I don't even know what it's asking me to do. Okay. Talk to the guy one more time. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to this guy? But that's not where the X is. The X is over here.
Hold. Not just anyone.
We got to go through the same dialogue again.
That look in your eye.
Oh my God, it just repeats the lines.
I can't bring a total stranger before.
It's killing me, man. It's killing me.
I'll need permission. Wait here. You even know the captain by name. Given the circumstances, I had no choice but to be wary. Forgive me. You can go on and head down.
So you're literally just supposed to back out of the dialogue now. It leaves you with the impression it's still going. No, you just back out. Why does it give you an option? It's time to back out now. Oh, we go down here. The trap door. Hello? Get your ass down there, loser. Get in, losers. We're going to see the leader, the Blue Fangs.
Jackals, black bears, all the same
Wait.
in the end.
Who goes there? How did you find this place?
I just walked over here and opened the trap door.
A black bear spy then, eh?
Easy now. Stow your blades and step back. Well, been a long time. Forgive them. We're all on edge these days.
That's fine.
You've hidden yourself well.
Oh, is he a Greymane?
We can't risk exposing our location to anyone.
Ah, you've arrived.
Indeed. Your timing couldn't be better. We've been devising a plan to reclaim Payloon. Those black bear bastards have been snatching folks, sending them to who knows where. Rescuing the prisoners is our utmost priority.
Rescue
We've already
prisoners.
figured out where they're being held captive. Will you join us? Right. You can take care of the situation in the mountains.
I'll get going.
Good. Light the beacon once you're done.
Oh, so now we're just lighting another beacon, and we have to follow a soldier. Follow another soldier. Can I get in the store? No. Keep bashing it. Keep bashing it. Okay. Can I pick up these weapons? Yes. So some of the weapons in the game that are lined up like this, you can pick up. Some you can't. There's no way to know until you walk up to them. And they don't seem to care. They're just like, okay, see these maces? These you can't. See the shield? This one you can. See the shield? You can't. That shield you can't. These weapons you can't. This armor piece you can't. There are identical helmets in the game that you can pick up, but not that one. Why? I have no clue. It's just, how about all these swords on the ground right here? Nope, those are background. But these that you can pick up. Why? Because the devs say so, guys. I can take the scales. By the way, a really cool feature of Ultima 7, came out in 1992, is if you hit the G key, you can see how much gold you have total on all your players, but only if you're carrying an abacus. The M key brings up the map, but only if you have the cloth map in your inventory. See? Can I pick up this bow? Nope, not this one. Can I pick up these arrows? Nope. You can see the map, but if you want to see your location in Ultima 7, you have to have a sextant so that you can get your exact location. Kind of a cool thing. Ultima 7 has so much cool stuff in it. And as much as I love that game and will praise it, I will tell you, Ultima 7's combat is terrible. Ever played and finished those types of games that play more like visual novels? No. I don't consider a straight visual novel a video game. It's more just an interactive experience. I don't think it has anything close to what would qualify as gameplay. I mean, they're fine. It's fine if you like visual novels. I just don't think they're games. People get offended by that. I don't know why they get offended. It's like if I said, I like movies, but movies aren't games. What do you mean movies aren't games? Movies are games. You're stupid. Why would you say that? I'm like, I'm just saying it because it's true. Not everything is a video game. I mean, if visual novels are video games, then I guess Microsoft Excel counts as a video game. I mean, you know, a straight visual novel has all the gameplay of a DVD or Blu-ray menu. You just select shit and then watch. Select an option, watch. Select from multiple choice, watch. I know some of them have a little bit more, and some visual novels are actually games. They just get labeled as a visual novel because they have those elements to it. Like some RPGs have visual novel segments, which is different than just straight visual novel.
To track where they keep captives. Each time we approached, they'd kill one, hang the corpse as a warning.
sometimes when you're following them on horseback, they'll actually move quickly, and then but sometimes they slow down, and there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. It's just sort of random. Oops, did that by mistake.
They're holding the captives at the beacon tower halfway up Silver Wolf Mountain.
Yeah, Ace Attorney I know I wouldn't like. It doesn't have enough actual gameplay for me. I want my video games to feel like video games and not feel like a choose-your-own-adventure novel in digital format.
Follow it, and we can reach our destination unseen.
Imagine if people argued that reading a novel on your Kindle Fire counts as a video game. You know, that's the way I see visual novels. They're not games. They're a different medium. And it's not something, I don't say that to be offensive. It's not an insult. It's just a classification. It's kind of like how there's this recent trend by the wokies and the lefties and game journalists to lie and claim that 50% of gamers are women. No, I'm sorry, but you're not a gamer if you play Candy Crush Saga on your phone when, you know, you're taking care of the kids at the house. You're not a gamer if you play Wordle while drinking coffee in the morning. You're not a gamer if you sometimes play Farm Simulator on Facebook when you're bored. You know, these women would tell you they're not gamers. Ask these women yourself. Go up to a woman who sometimes plays Candy Crush on her phone and say, hey, are you a gamer? She'll tell you no. She'll say no. What am I doing? Defeat the commander guarding the beacon. Okay. Y'all could have sent some soldiers with me rather than tell me to do it solo, but whatever. Suck on that, you one-eyed jackals. Come here, bitch. Die. You know, the controls in this game are so wonky, even the enemies sometimes swat at the air. I haven't upgraded my bow enough, so it doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh, shit. It often feels like enemies come out of nowhere. Like, you'll be trying to loot some bodies and just get smacked and ambushed by a bunch of enemies that showed up. All right, where am I headed to? Oh, wow, that's quite a ways away. All right, I'm going to take the most direct route, even if it requires climbing and jumping. How about you, Maggie? Do you consider Ace Attorney games video games? Or would you say it's more of a visual novel? I haven't played them, so I don't know for sure. Like, somebody in that whole debate over tank controls and Resident Evil and whatnot on X was like, how would they fix God Hand and make it work without tank controls? I'm like, I've never played God Hand, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I don't have any experience with it, so I'm not going to make shit up. 50-50? Then I'd say it's a video game with visual novel included. Like, there was this software that was labeled a game back in the day called the Seventh Saga, or no, the Seventh Guest. And you solved some puzzles and just watched videos. FMV, back when FMV was a big deal, full motion video. Other than the puzzles, all you did was move around from room to room and look at static scenes and watch videos get played. I would say that was on the very borderline of possibly even qualifying as a video game. Is that a fox? Oh no, I killed it. Shit. I was trying to skin this fox, you losers. Oh, hang on. Oh shit, I thought I would go into an invincible animation. See what I mean about like enemies just come out of the woodwork. It's like they just crawl out of corners and crevices like roaches. Look at them. Here's another one come running from the distance. They just come out of nowhere. Got an axe. A torch. All right, we're going to make a beeline straight for X marks the spot on our minimap. I'm so glad they have a minimap in this game. I know a lot of gamers nowadays talk about, well, I hate all the hand-holding and all this other stuff. Yes, I hate hand-holding, but imagine trying to complete quests in a game like this with no map markers. The pain of just trying to figure out where you're even supposed to go would be miserable. It would kill the experience for me. I just don't want to play this game for 400 hours and spend more than 80% of that time trying to figure out where the fuck to go. That's not fun for me. So, hey, you know, they should have an option to turn off map markers if that's what people want. I'm all for options. Like in Skyrim, I think they should have had an option to disable fast travel or turn off map markers for those that wanted it. I will say one thing about Oblivion that I thought was not a good decision was allowing you to fast travel to all of the towns right from the start. You could fast travel to towns you'd never been to in Oblivion. I think you should at least travel to the location by yourself first before you're allowed to fast travel. I think that's the best way to do fast travel, like it does in this game. You have to unlock the fast travel points. Oh, shit. Let's grab this guy. Throw him. Throw him. Nice. Let's jump kick this dude. Oh, he moved. I generally don't lock on directly to enemies because the game has a soft lock on automatic, but you can do a hard lock on by pushing down on the D-pad. I generally only do that on bosses or really tough enemies because you're constantly switching who you're aiming at so often. I can't even see who's shooting at me. The original Ace Attorneys were on Game Boy Advance and the DS. Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing them when I bought a DS when I was still living in Japan. See, I can't get in there to get these guys. Like, there's no way to get to where they are. They're in there, but I can't get in there. See? So I guess you're just intended to burn the tower. I don't know any other way to kill them. Destroy 10 banner pikes at night without being detected. Well, I was definitely detected. God damn those fucking spikes, dude. They're so stupid. Obviously, this is a forced stealth segment. I fucking hate forced stealth in games. Hate it. I don't like stealth games at all. And I don't like them forcing stealth in a game that's not a stealth game. I don't play stealth games. Don't make me play stealth in a game that's not a stealth game. I'd rather just, like, kill everyone in the area than stealth. If they're down on the ground, you can do moves like that where you just stab them while they're on the ground. I'm trying to figure out, how do you destroy the towers? I feel like I saw one break and fall, but I have no idea how it happened. All right, let's light this on fire. Can I light it on fire with this thing? Yes. Okay. And then we're gonna set that one ablaze. And then we'll do it again. Oh, shit. Come on. There we go. This one will shoot right up there. We'll get some flame from this one. Okay. And then put it on that one, I guess. You see how I keep getting hit by these arrows? And I can't get to those guys. It's really annoying. Which one's shooting at me now? I can't... Oh, over here? Still from that one? Oh, yeah, he's right there. I can kind of see him. At some point, they just need to let the whole tower burn. Come on, catch fire. Catch fire! There we go. Oh, that wasn't the base of the tower. That was the fence. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Tell me that'll make it collapse. That'd be awesome. Watch this. I think once it burns enough, you hit it and then it collapses. Maybe at some point. Eventually. What? It just burns and then it stops burning and that's it? That's lame. Interesting. Okay, I don't think it's gonna work. Have I ever played the MMO Conqueror's Blade? No. I don't even know if I've heard of that one. Alright, let's free this dude. You're free, my friend. Matched PvP mixed with MMO. No, I have not tried that one. Oh, shit. Is this a particularly tough enemy? This, I'll lock onto him. He's not named. He doesn't have a big health bar. Oh, I couldn't parry that one. Parried that one. Oh, fell off the edge. Got him. I don't know if you can parry that move that lights up red. I think you can't. That's the problem. See, I keep trying, but it doesn't work on those. All right, that guy's down. Light the beacon. Weird, our goal changed. It did say something about banners while not being detected, but screw that. Drunken Dwarf, welcome, man. It's good to see you. We're playing Crimson Desert. With today's Chud Chat, Chudcast, Chud Gaming, Chud Times. Come on. Light the thing on fire. There we go. Mission accomplished. Drink of the day is cold peppermint tea. Not as cold as it was before, but whatever. Still good. Quest completed. Rekindled hope. Nice. And I say we celebrate that win with cosplay. Let's do this one. This one looks good. For that win, we're going to go with, bam, one from @Hoon_Kaz. Her Japanese name is Hoon. There you go. That's not bad. Not bad. I like it. Or how about this one? I want to know where this set is. She's in the Stellar Blade cooling suit outfit. I haven't seen that anywhere. Does she have like a barcode over her nipple? Those boobs are probably fake, by the way. They have these things that they sell for Japanese cosplayers. They put it around their neck, and it looks like breasts, but aren't. They don't even have nipples on. They're just like beige bags. How about one from Nikkei? Don't recognize the character, but I've only played a little bit of Nikkei. I haven't read a lot of it, or haven't played a lot of it. This one's from Honkai Star Rail. I recognize that. That's one of the basic female characters you get very early on. Yep. And she has a bow and arrow. And she does that move. That actually looks like what she does in the game. Really well done. Positioning, posture, everything. Awesome. Back to the game. Yeah, Drunken Dwarf. The amount of people freaking out about the fact I think tank controls are bad. They act like I shot their mother or something. I mean, they're freaking out. They're borderline death threats. Super angry, calling me all sorts of horrible things. I'm like, it ain't that big a deal, people. If you like tank controls and you want to tell me why you think they're good, just go ahead. I mean, it's not that big a deal. Who cares? It's controls in a video game, people. My gosh. Why are we acting like it's life or death? I mean, I think these guys would get less mad if I called their mom a whore. They would be less angry that way than if I said tank controls are bad. I don't want to be too high up when I fall because there is fall damage in this game. You can die. Oh, why the hell did we focus on the bear for? I'm climbing this tree. We're just going to stay up here. Where'd the bear go? All right, never mind. We'll fight the bear. I've killed bears before. We're going to lock on. Come on. You just got to try to avoid being grabbed. So don't stand in front of him when he does that, because you don't want to get grabbed by the bear. Get out of the way. Ooh, I barely dodged that one. Perfect dodge. Easy. First bear I encountered kicked my ass, guys. I'm much more powerful now. Also, the number of people that read what I said about tank controls and misunderstood it to mean I'm bad at tank controls. I could do it. I played Resident Evil, the original on PlayStation, back when it was new. I got it to work. I was moving around doing everything. I just didn't like the controls. It's like if somebody said, man, I don't like mushrooms. And they're like, oh, you're just bad at eating. I'm like, what? It's kind of like if you walk into a bathroom and be like, man, this bathroom smells like shit. And someone's like, actually, you just suck at smelling, dude. Get good. Skill issue. I'm like, no. It has nothing to do with skill. It's about not liking something. But they just have to defend the thing that they like. They have to. It's like part of their identity. And then people saying like, oh, this dude's birthday starts with 20. Or his birth year starts with 20. I'm like, listen, kid. I'm a grandfather. I'm old enough to be your dad. Might even be old enough to be your grandpa. How old is this kid on the internet talking to me like I was born in 2020 something, or you know, no, or the 2000, past 2000. No, I was in college then. I was playing Atari when it was still being sold on store shelves. I love saying that. I didn't play an old Atari system that someone had lying around their house. No. My uncle bought one from the store, and he brought it over to my grandparents' house, and I sat down and played it. Burger Time. That's my earliest gaming memory, was playing Burger Time on the Atari 2600. Yeah, saying stupid shit like, skill issue, get good. That's just dumb. I'm like, okay, it was a thing back in the Dark Souls days, but it's just boring now. It's like, it's just really, why are they running from me? I'm fighting the bad guys. Look at this asshole. Get back here, you idiot. I'm trying to buy shit from you. You're a merchant. Why is everyone acting terrified? I'm killing the bad guys. They're terrified of me killing the bad guys? What am I supposed to do? Let the bad guys kill me so they're not scared of me? What? You don't like tank controls in a game? You're just a retard. Muted. Oh, you muted that guy for... you just mute people that correct you and offer criticism? I'm like, anyone that's like, haha, skill issue, retard, yeah, I'm muting that. There's no value there. Now, there's plenty of people that disagreed with my tweet, and I didn't mute them. Like, there are quite a few people that had a reasonable argument for why they thought it was good. I didn't mute them. They disagree with me, but that's fine. I'm not asking for people to agree with me. I'm just asking for people to act like a halfway decent human being when talking on the internet. And of course, none of these guys would talk that way to anybody in real life, like face to face. They would never talk like that. Internet makes people brave to talk shit in a way they never would in person. All right, what are we doing in here now? I'm here. Speak with Torch. Oh, I'm underground. Okay, I think I go underground here. The other insult, of course, is, look at this gaming tourist. Dude, I've been gaming longer than that guy's been alive. Most likely. Most likely, most of these people call me a tourist. I'm like, I've been playing games before you were born, bro. Where's Torsting? Is it a certain time of day thing? Did I pass him? Occasionally, like when they call me a tourist or I don't even play games, I'll post my Steam stats in games, and then they just goalpost shift. It goes from you're not a gamer, I prove I'm a gamer. Then they go, oh, you play those games. Look at all this parry and roll slop games you play. Ha ha ha, loser. All they do is change attack vectors. It's never about admitting that they're wrong. It's never about acknowledging the truth. It's always about just shifting the goalpost and coming up with some other vector of attack. That's why I've started just giving up on dealing with them. That's why I use the mute. That way I get them out of my mentions, because every time I log on to X at this point, it just says 20 plus notifications all the time. I wake up in the morning and I usually try to get to all my notifications at some point. There's too many. I'll have like over 100 notifications waiting. And I don't need to sort through a bunch of notifications saying, haha, loser, scrub, get good, skill issue, retard. It's a waste of my time. Where the hell is this guy?
Yeah, hail and all that shit.
I don't see him. It says he's right here. He's not here. He's not in here. Is this one of those bullshit time of day things? I'll tell you. The whole day-night cycles in games. Yeah, I get like, okay, cool. But one of the big problems with it is when you're trying to talk to a merchant and the merchant's not there because the shop is closed. Or you're trying to get to a quest giver, but the quest giver's asleep in their locked house. That's just annoying. Then you're stuck with having to either go through the wait mechanic or try to find a bed to pass time to get shit done. Seriously, where the hell is this dude? I've never encountered something where the quest giver wasn't there because of the time of day. Was he down here and I missed him? It doesn't say to go down or up. Usually there's an arrow up or down if there's an elevation difference. Is he on top of the house? Is he behind the house? I didn't actually think he would be on top of the house. Yeah, there might be a lot of fake rage bait bots, but at the same time, a lot of people accuse me of, oh, you're posting rage bait. This is bait. This is bait. I'm like, well, not in the sense you mean it, dude, because I'm posting my actual genuine opinion. That's how I feel. You're just trying to get replies. You're just trying to get that X money or something. I'm like, I'm not monetized on X. I don't make any money off of it. And I'm just trying to get attention. Yeah, that's why anybody posts on X. Why would you post publicly on X if you don't want attention to your post? What other reason is there? People stating obvious stupid shit that, I mean, yeah. You know? You're just playing this game because you're trying to have fun. Yes, that's the point of playing a game, dummy.
You stink of trouble.
I just don't see where this guy's at. Let's go back down here and look again, I guess. The whole how many hours played is so dumb. Why does it matter? I have to play hundreds of hours a week to prove my gamer cred. Now, that's the thing, Drunken Dwarf. You know like I do. It's not about having lots and lots of hours. Because some of these guys will be like, oh, I got you beat. Look at this. I'm like, well, that's good for you. But if you're playing that much, that means you're not doing anything else. And as much as I love games, for you to have anywhere from 8 to 12 hours of game time on a near daily basis means you have nothing else going on in your life. You don't have a job. You're not going to school. You're not hanging out with friends. You don't have a girlfriend. You don't have a wife. You don't have a family or kids. Or if you do, you don't spend any time with them at all. I don't think that's a win. That's not a win. Well, I'm at a loss for where this guy's at.
Yeah.
Okay, going in here again? I mean, yeah, it says right here. Wait for the right time. Why even bother with the stupid waiting thing? And then it kicked me out, so I gotta walk back in again?
Can't we just go in? Kill all those bastards. Oh, took you long enough.
The finest blade and payload returns. Thanks for taking care of everything so quickly. Knew you could do it. We were holding off on discussing matters until you arrived.
Here, take a seat. Oh.
Stay without me.
You're late. Come on. We've wasted enough time.
I prefer spearmint over peppermint, but it's really hard to find spearmint tea.
Good.
What have you been doing?
We're all here. Let's make sure we all know where we stand. Our goal is to retake.
I do wish there was an option to disable helmet display in the game, but I haven't found any. That would be a good mod. Disable helmets. Let's see what mods are available on Crimson Desert right now.
I'll slit the throats of every bear and jackal before they can blink.
You're an actual fucking idiot, aren't you?
Yeah.
She just called him a fucking idiot. There's an auto sprint mod, dragon upgrade, better UI,
To have a fighting chance.
Oh, there's one that removes the gloves from an outfit, so the gloves don't display. How about one that doesn't display the helmet?
We'll hit the hard
There's a mod manager.
Finish off with the mines that
We're at 133 mods. Just a couple days ago, there were like 20.
do your part. See it
Hold to sprint.
and by dawn,
The usual reshade mods. There's always a bunch of those.
remember, skill won't
North
save your
lock
neck out
static
there.
minimap. Yes, I'm getting that. I hate
This
rotating
is a mission
minimaps.
with more lives than ours at stake.
Personally, I want North to always be up on the minimap. I don't want the minimap turning. It also makes it harder to maintain where you're going.
Time has come to set things right.
No
Been
letterbox.
a long, hard road.
Yes, let's get rid of the letterbox and cutscenes. I hate letterboxing. Well, actually, it looks like you got to download some other shit to make that work. Mute Songbird. I don't even know who Songbird is, so. True Thief gloves, no cooldown. Nah. I really don't want, like, cheat type mods. That's not what I'm looking for. Playing Cliff as Damien nude. Cliff as Damien. That's interesting. You can play as Cliff, but you look like Damien. You know what? I'll get that, and I'll think about it. I'm so used to Cliff now, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't do nude mods because you can't upload stuff to YouTube or stream it. A haptic mod, unlimited stacks of items, lower camera mod. Okay, I think I'm back into the mods I've already seen. Font changes, save files. Okay. Yes, the no mini map rotation. I'm gonna love that. Wait for the what? Oh, I couldn't even read it. I hate the letterboxing. I hate it.
Thorstein's about to speak.
Games aren't movies.
Brother,
Stop pretending games are movies.
the time has come to unsheath our fury. To let our rage be brandished in steel.
Steel. Ho ho.
Our ancestors are calling us to take revenge on the blasphemous invaders who have defiled our land. How shall we answer them? Today, we will become one spear.
One spear.
The hearts of those bastards.
Yes. William Wallace.
The mission has filled the men with new life.
Their spirits do seem high.
We'll end this fight swiftly. By now, words likely reach the enemy's ears. Best not give them a chance to brace themselves. Too many people here. Let's talk elsewhere. I need to tell you about Gian. But first, there's something at my quarters you should collect. Then meet me at the bridge, by the town gates.
Supplies are ready to be delivered.
Excellent. Did those bastards make any other moves?
Okay. Listen to Thorstein's speech. Go to the underground storage.
Stinking turd.
I love how people constantly get mad at me for bumping into them. This game has the same problem as The Witcher 3. You're constantly trying to interact with stuff, but you're accidentally lighting or igniting or extinguishing fire sources. There are so many candles and torches everywhere that you're like, there, let me go down this chute. Whoops. I extinguished the candle by mistake because I accidentally locked onto the candle. Oh, what do we got here? Special weapon? Dude, I'm very invested in the sword I have now. I've upgraded it so much. This sword would have to be really badass for me to switch at this point. GN's sword. Is that an actual sword that you can equip, or is it just like a quest thing? That's Wolf's Fang. Is that GN's sword? It's just called Wolf's Fang, not GN's sword. It's not as good as mine because it's not as upgraded. It has a 4% damage to mighty foes, a critical rate 1, and attack speed 1. I'd have to start upgrading again and go get more materials if I switch to it. Let's see. Pretty much the same move set as I expected. Looks good, but we'll stick with what we have for now. All right, where'd the other sword go? It's one of these. I haven't switched out the sword in so long, I forgot what it looks like. There it is. We'll open up all these copper pouches. Any more pouches of copper? Nope, that's it. It's constantly putting exclamation points on things you pick up, even if it's like something you picked up 1,000 times. Vegetable porridge. Move with Torstein. Ornstein. Ornstein. All right. Well, I think we'll save it here and call the stream for today. Still not getting my numbers up. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I should look up how to make this streaming thing work a little better. Maybe I just need to focus on the YouTube channel and build up the videos on there. Upload more regularly on topical issues. The topical videos seem to do the best of all the ones I've done. Better than the reviews, all that. I do still want to do the straight gamer zone. I enjoy doing it. It's quick. It's easy. I can keep knocking those out, but also hit on some of the topics that are like hot button issues at the time that everyone wants to talk about, watch videos on, you know, all that stuff. Have I noticed many games using obscure monster enemy designs? Yep. They're trying to be unique and different. Knights wearing racing stripe pattern cloaks like Elden Ring. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, you know. Elden Ring was super successful, so if it looks like a game you played before that you like, you're more likely to give it a shot. We're going to give this a quick save. Even though it saves so often, it's almost unnecessary to manually save. We could upgrade here one of our skills, but those artifacts are also used to upgrade your gear, which I don't like, because then you have to choose whether to upgrade your skills or your gear, like upgrade stamina, spirit, or health. I don't need any more spirit. I almost never run out, and you can regenerate it pretty easily. I do want more health and stamina, though, that's for sure, but I'd have to burn all 3 of those. I guess I'll burn some on health. Yeah, let's do health. Yeah, it makes sense to mimic some of what Elden Ring did, just because of Elden Ring's success. This is a different kind of game, obviously, though. We'll save it again just so we don't lose that little skill upgrade we did. All right, guys. Appreciate everyone that showed up. We had quite a few people drop in. A lot of people drop in, stay for just a little bit, and then they just immediately leave. So the problem is I think they're waiting to see if other people are here in the chat. And I'm like, well, you got to stay if you want other people to stay, because somebody's got to, you know what I mean? So I got to create like this base of people that stay. So when other people drop in, they see there is some chat and there is something going on. Because if you drop in and see somebody streaming, there's only 1 or 2 people there, you're like, oh, nah, I'm out. Peace. So really hard to break into the streaming scene right now. Or do some topical streams. Those seem to be very popular. You know, Hypnotic's doing it. Smash JT's doing it. A lot of other people are doing it. Though that may be a hard hard genre to break into as well. Anyway, appreciate everyone that stopped by. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, make sure to like it. That helps out. And if you're watching this after the fact, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you again. I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx, and this has been Chud Gaming, Chud Talk. I will see you guys next time.